Hello everyone, welcome to the Alrasta channel. Here, I will share spoilers for SwallowedStar, episode 168. Remember, this is based on the novel, so it won't be 100% similar to the Donghua version. Okay, without further ado, let's dive right into the story. On an outer planet, the capital of the Dream Underworld Empire, Luofeng, a powerful leader, led a mission to assassinate Yao Hai, an immortal emperor who ruled the Dream Underworld Empire, and Jeffrey, his loyal general. Luofeng was accompanied by Dylan and armed with a large fleet, including 30 interstellar warships and a squadron of the Golden Horn clan's elite team led by Elder Si-Fan Chi. Meanwhile, on the capital planet of the Dream Underworld Empire, Yao Hai held a grand ceremony attended by the royal elite. However, unbeknownst to them, Luofeng and his army had surrounded the planet, ready to launch an attack. Luofeng ordered Elder Si-Fan Chi and his squadron to kill Yao Hai and Jeffrey, with instructions to minimize civilian casualties. This mission was recorded and live-streamed through the Virtual Universe Company, ensuring transparency and accuracy of information. When the squadron of the Golden Horn clan entered the atmosphere of the capital planet, Luofeng and his fleet were waiting in space, ready to block all escape attempts. This mission was not just about assassination, but also about sending a message to the entire universe. Yao Hai, an immortal Marquise warrior with immortal powers and a nearly indestructible body, faces a surprise attack from enemies of another race. Yao Hai, who initially appeared to be a defender of mankind, turned out to have betrayed them by allying with another race intent on invading human territory. A fierce battle ensues, triggered by the appearance of three powerful enemies called Immortals. They possess extraordinary powers, especially Si-Fan Chi, an immortal king-level warrior capable of using teleportation and devastating attacks with his black sledgehammer. Yao Hai tried to fight back with all his strength, but the power of Si-Fan Chi was too great. This battle involved not only Yao Hai and his enemies, but also Long Chi-er, a white-haired old warrior loyal to mankind. Long Chi-er, along with his allies, sought to kill Yao Hai and his enemies to protect humanity from a greater threat. This battle caused great destruction on the capital planet. The royal palace and surrounding areas were devastated by the shockwaves generated from the battle. Many people, including royal elites and innocent civilians, perished in this destruction. Yao Hai, despite possessing an indestructible immortal body, eventually perished after his energy was depleted due to repeated attacks from Si-Fan Chi and his allies. His death symbolized the defeat of the traitor who dared to go against mankind. Before dying, Yao Hai had escaped, but Si-Fan Chi used the power of teleportation to chase him down and completely destroy him. Long Chi-er, who was observing the battle from a distance, realized that Yao Hai's betrayal would never succeed because the Virtual Universe Company had arranged everything to protect humanity. Meanwhile, Luofeng and his team, including Dylan and the 9th squad leader, observed this battle from their planetary ship. They watched how Yao Hai and his enemies were defeated while preparing themselves to go on missions to kill specific targets that had been planned. Luofeng, as the leader, gave the order to scan the planet and broadcast all the battle footage. This was done to ensure that no detail was missed and that they could take appropriate action to protect humanity from greater threats. This battle also revealed how difficult it was to kill a warrior with immortal powers like Yao Hai. Si-Fan Chi's constant attacks eventually depleted Yao Hai's energy, despite his body's ability to regenerate repeatedly. Yao Hai's death serves as a valuable lesson on the consequences of betrayal and how important loyalty is to mankind. Amidst the widespread destruction, Luofeng and Dylan remained calm and focused on their mission. They realized that this battle was just a small part of the larger threat facing humanity. With careful observation and thorough preparation, they are ready to take action to protect humanity from stronger and more dangerous enemies. Luofeng, a powerful and intelligent leader, ordered a massive attack on the capital planet of the Dream Underworld Empire. He mobilized 30 interstellar warships and 700,000 soldiers from the 9th Army spread across various planets. The capital planet was already devastated by the previous war, with 1/5 of its territory completely destroyed. Many buildings collapsed, and residents were injured, though most still survived due to their strong bodies. In the midst of the destruction, a little girl and her brother watched as their home was destroyed, while their parents resigned themselves to losing their only possessions. They knew that after this disaster, the elites would take over their land, while small people like them remained exploited. When huge interstellar warships appeared in the sky, the residents of the capital planet were stunned. These ships were so huge and terrifying, covering the sun and ruling the sky. Luofeng arrived on a blood-colored triangular ship, accompanied by his powerful followers, including Dylan, the leader of the 9th Squad, and Sifan Qi, a bigwig from the Golden Horn clan. They announced that Yao Hai, the ruler of the Dream Underworld Empire and a godlike immortal figure, had died. The people were shocked, as Yao Hai was a symbol of strength and power. However, the unopposed presence of Luofeng and his troops proved that the power of the Dream Underworld Empire had crumbled. Luofeng then captured Ai Fu, a world master who was considered a traitor. Luofeng gave her two choices: either fight with him and win to be free, or die. Ai Fu chose to fight, confident that her power as a world master could defeat Luofeng. However, the fight was short-lived. Although Ai Fu had powerful world energy and was able to project her internal world, her understanding of the laws of the universe was far below Luofeng's. With swift movements and deadly golden claws, Luofeng defeated Ai Fu and destroyed her life core. This battle became part of Luofeng's mission to complete the task given to him. Meanwhile, Luofeng's troops continued to hunt down important targets on the capital planet. Suddenly, the enemy pulled out their ultimate weapon, the immortal insect mother nest. This weapon took the form of a giant pyramid that spewed out countless numbers of golden insect warriors. In an instant, the capital planet turned into a sea of gold, filled with the deadly attacks of the immortal insect hive. Luofeng and his troops realized this danger and rushed to escape. They boarded Yunmo's flagship and managed to escape just before the capital planet exploded. The explosion destroyed the planet's core, killing anyone who was still there, including Luofeng's soldiers who hadn't managed to escape. In a massive attack on the capital planet of the Dream Underworld Empire, Luofeng and his army faced a devastating threat from the immortal insect mother nest, the enemy's ultimate weapon in the shape of a giant pyramid. This nest emitted a dazzling golden light and sent out thousands of golden insect warriors who attacked with overwhelming power. These warriors are of two types, one human-like with insect armor and wings, and the other taller and thinner, with hundreds of eyes and wings. They emit an aura that makes the space around them tremble. When the immortal insect mother nest let out an ear-piercing cry, thousands of golden insect warriors roared together and attacked. They let out dazzling pillars of white light from their mouths, and thousands of these pillars gathered into one devastating attack. This attack caused the surrounding space to fall apart, creating a supernova explosion that destroyed everything within a radius of tens of thousands of kilometers. Luofeng's warships were tossed around like toys amidst the terrifying shockwave. Luofeng and his troops attempted to escape on the Yunmo aircraft carrier, but thousands of Golden Horn warriors chased after them at an incredible speed. Elder Sifan Qi, on the other hand, took charge of the situation by using his teleportation ability. He absorbed the Yunmo ship into his world to save Luofeng and his army from destruction. However, as he tried to escape, thousands of Golden Horn warriors continued to chase him, using their ability to control space and obstruct teleportation. Elder Sifan Qi finally managed to break free after a long and dangerous journey in the Dark Universe. He was injured in the process, but managed to save Luofeng and his army. When they were in a safe place, they found themselves on a mineral planet with low temperatures. Elder Sifan Qi explained that the Golden Horn warriors were extremely dangerous because they possessed immortal-level strength and worked as a coordinated unit. Although Sifan Qi was injured, he managed to escape thanks to his expertise in space laws. Luofeng and his troops were grateful to have survived the near-lethal attack. They realized how dangerous their enemy was, and how important it was to have a well-thought-out strategy in dealing with threats like the immortal insect hive. After the devastating attack of the immortal insect hive and thousands of golden insect warriors, Luofeng and his surviving troops gathered inside the control room of the Yunmo aircraft carrier. They discussed the strength and danger posed by the insect clan. Elder Si Fanqi explained that the insect clan was one of the peak races in the universe, with the ability to control thousands of warriors simultaneously and use deadly soul techniques. The immortal insect hive they were facing was likely controlled by the queen of the insect hive, an intelligent being capable of coordinating combined attacks with great precision. Luofeng and his army realized how dangerous the insect clan was. The immortal insect hive not only had the power to destroy planets, but was also capable of controlling space and blocking teleportation, making it difficult to escape. Although Elder Si Fanqi managed to save them, he was injured in the process. They also questioned why the immortal insect hive dared to attack human territory, and Elder Si Fanqi explained that the queen of the insect hive might be using the immortal god country as a springboard to escape after the attack. After the atmosphere calmed down, Luofeng asked the leader of the 9th Army for a report on the losses suffered. The results were shocking. More than 10 billion civilians died in the initial explosion, and Luofeng's army suffered heavy losses. Of the 30 immortal warriors, only 28 survived. In addition, 1,923 World Master warriors and 5,990 Domain Masters survived. All 300,000 universe-level soldiers died from the shockwave and space explosion generated by the immortal insect hive attack. 2 immortals died because they were outside the ship when the attack occurred. After the devastating attack of the immortal insect hive and thousands of golden insect warriors, Luofeng and his surviving troops gathered inside the control room of the Yunmo aircraft carrier. They discussed the strength and danger posed by the insect clan. Elder Si Fanqi explained that the insect clan was one of the peak races in the universe, with the ability to control thousands of warriors simultaneously and use deadly soul techniques. The immortal insect hive they were facing was likely controlled by the queen of the insect hive, an intelligent being capable of coordinating combined attacks with great precision. So what happens next? Alright, thank you for watching until the end, and don't forget to support this channel with likes, subscribe, and comments. That's all from me. Bye.